India is among the youngest countries. We have the largest segment of our population, more than 53%, who are in the working age segment of just 18 to say 35. Huge number of people. We have that advantage. And a very large number in the Northeast are literacy is very high. English knowledge is also very high. Now, these are positives we build on. How do you build on? Still you have high unemployment levels. Why does that happen? It's for two reasons. One, there's not enough industrial or economic activity in the Northeast. Secondly, people are not skilled enough to avail of facilities for employment, kind of employment which are available within the Northeast and outside. So we have worked, the Manipur Skill Development Society was set up as a pilot initiative on the advice of the Planning Commission. We worked with the National Skill Development Council, Dr. Ramadurai, who is an advisor to the Prime Minister on skill development. We organized a conclave here to showcase what we have been doing. What we did was identify where the Northeast has a comparative advantage. What are the skills? What are the skills in which you find? Where do you find people working from the Northeast all over the country? You find them in fast food restaurants, you find them in hotels, you find them in the wellness industry, you find them in the hospitals and nurses. So you also find them in the ITIS sectors. You find them as cabin crew in the civil aviation. So few of these trades we identified. We worked with private sector who trained them. Our contribution was identify the trades, then enter into collaboration arrangements with these reputed companies who will train them. And training per se was not the issue. They do the skill development. We have an MOU with them, 100% placement. After they've been trained, each one of them has to be placed, and minimum salary levels of 8,000 at point of time. Now it's gone up to about 12,000 minimum salary levels. Many of them have got 16, 17, 20,000 per month. They all get placements in reputed institutions, whether they are hotels or malls or retail business, or in the there are agencies like Ananda Spa, one of our partners, skill development partners based in Hyderabad. They have an excellent training institute. They have another one was here, Suyavinat, which is Roundup, but they did a lot of training for us. Then there is Indian Institute of Wellness Studies, which is now working with us, and there were several others. And even this BLCC also entered into Javed Habib entered into collaboration for haircut and hairstyling. All that kind we assisted by providing the entire fee. In 3 installments, we would pay the entire fee. The trainees and their parents bear the boarding lodging expenses. So whether the training fee was 90,000, 60,000 or lakh 10,000, we paid all of it. That way those people got trained and they got placed. The problem with Ministry of Labour schemes is they provide at the best. They increase from 15 rupees per hour to 25 rupees per hour for training. Now that doesn't give enough money for a reputed trainer to come forward. That is why they get poorly trained, they are not properly skilled, they don't get placement at the end of it. We had said, because I'm talking from the Manipur perspective, because we are close to the Myanmar border, so we said Guwahati, Dimapur, Kohima, Imphal, then Moreh and beyond. We have also been attempting, as part of the Look-East policy, I'm requesting the Foreign Secretary to come for this. Mr. Ranjan Mathai, who retired recently, but he was the driver of this Northeast initiative on that. To see that there is an Imphal Mandle bus service, the regular trade begins to the integrated checkpost at Moreh. We already have a road from our border Moreh up to Kalemio, about 240 kilometers. Bus service proposed to be started between Imphal and Mandalay. We also offered to provide space, we come to Manipur space for the Myanmar people Indian people to get a Myanmar visa in Imphal itself or Guwahati, whatever they consider, so that people can avail of this. There's a lot of excitement about this. A whole business delegation has been to Mandalay and to Maniva, and it was organized by the Indian Chamber of Commerce, Kolkata, where my Chief Minister and several ministers from the Northeast states went. This is to explore the possibility of B2B, business to business contacts, cultural contacts, sports contacts, how this can be developed. It's all part of the tourism in the large way, also the economics of it. Yes.